Guys, everybody, it's not Steve Malsberg. John Bachmann filling in for Steve. Steve stepped away, enjoying some much-deserved time off, working really hard. Rick Unger is with us, columnist for Forbes in the studio here. We'll have him in just a second. There he is, right there. We'll talk to him in just a second, I should say. But first, today, of course, you know, as everybody knows, Super Bowl happening in the New York metro area, New York and New Jersey. But ticket prices have been on their way down. Today we headed out to the street to talk to folks who may or may not be going to the Super Bowl and see how much they would be willing to pay to go to the big game. So one thing folks have been talking about are the ticket prices, and they've actually come down a little bit, and maybe a little bit more affordable than they were before. But I'm talking to a couple of folks that are from San Francisco, big Seahawks fans. You guys are actually going to the game. How much did you pay for your tickets?
It's $2,000 a seat, but we're going for the experience with my brother-in-law and everything, so it's all for good fun.
Does it make you a little mad that the tickets have come down a little bit more? Do you just like knowing that you have the tickets in your hand and that's worth it?
So I kept checking throughout the week too to see if it go down, but seats we got stayed pretty fair, so pretty happy with everything what we got. Not angry at all. And
so this is about an experience for you, not just the game. Will you do it more, or is this a once-in-a-lifetime thing?
This is my bucket list item, so got to do it once in your lifetime. So.
All right, guys.
She agreed.
All right, we got a house divided here, brother and sister, fans of different teams. Tell us your names.
Jamie.
All right, and your
name?
Kareem. All right. How much would you guys pay for Super Bowl tickets?
Oh, God. Yeah, we're not going. We're here just for this.
Well, the ticket prices have come down. What is the maximum you'd be willing to pay?
$400. You got something for me?
I don't have anything for you. All right, big Seattle fan, obviously. Are you going to the game?
I'm not going to the game.
If somebody offered you a ticket, what's your maximum? How much are you willing to pay?
Well, I went to a Super Bowl. I went to the one in Atlanta 15 years ago where there was the ice storm, and I did not get to participate in any of this stuff because the city was closed. So my beautiful girlfriend said, let's just get in the car, go down, and then go to Super Bowl Boulevard. She said, what are you going to do if somebody offers you a ticket? And I said, I've been to a Super Bowl, so I'm paying no more face value. I'm going to sit in my couch, be comfortable, and watch the Seahawks win the game.
All right, we just met Joe Carney, who's here from New Jersey. He brought his son and his nephew down. You guys probably aren't getting along today, are you?
No.
Are you jealous that your cousin's team is in the Super Bowl?
Definitely, yeah.
Maybe next year for the Jets.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Joe, how much would you like to take these two guys to the game?
I would love to take them to the game. It's once in a lifetime for a lot of people.
Yeah, and the ticket prices have been coming down, but still out of the realm of possibility for a lot of folks.
Absolutely.
What do you think is a reasonable ticket price?
For that, I would say $500. I would say it's a pretty reasonable price considering that it is a huge event. I think I'd rather spend the money on a nice TV than to go sit in the cold for $1,200, $1,500. So.
That's right. There is the rub. TVs have gotten so great that, you know, especially in a cold weather situation, how many people out there, I mean, of course the game's going to be a sellout, but how many people are willing to spend thousands of dollars just for a couple hours to spend with a few thousand of their closest friends? Rick, you're going to the Super Bowl in a way. You told me your ticket is worth exactly what you paid for.
Yeah, zero.
Yeah, we're all going to the Super Bowl because we're going to watch it on TV.
Exactly. I thought that guy said the best thing I've heard all day.
Absolutely.
Which is I could buy a TV set with that money and watch the game. He's right.
Good discussion there. We'll have more on the Super Bowl coming up throughout the show. I want to bring in John McCormack, who's with us now on the phone, staff writer for the Weekly Standard. It's good to have you with us, John.
Hey, good to be here.
All right, we're going to have Rick Unger join us as well for this conversation. Let's talk about Mike Huckabee right now. There was a new poll released, and Mike Huckabee is currently the front runner in the GOP field. Is this solely based on those strong statements and that strong showing that Huckabee had not too long ago talking about the war on women?
Well, personally, I attribute it to my boss, Bill Kristol, who 2 days before that said Huckabee would beat Christie in a primary, and then lo and behold, a week later, we get this poll showing him on top. I mean, what it really shows is, yeah, I mean, there is no front runner. I mean, it's a wide open race. Huckabee's at 16, Jeb Bush at 14. I forget, was it? Unfairly attacked in the news by the left, and that's where everyone said, hey, I want to show my support. when Ted Cruz is out there fighting Obamacare, leading a filibuster, everyone says, hey, I like this Ted Cruz guy. He's against Obamacare. I'm against Obamacare. He shoots to the top of the national polls. So I think it's the real story, is that it's completely wide open. And but Huck at the top is definitely interesting for now.
I tell you what, rarely do I have a chance to say this. I agree with him, and he's from the Weekly Standard. John, you may have just ruined my career.
Well, it's okay to agree sometimes.
I agree with everything you just said. What do you think that Jeb Bush could end up getting the nomination?
I'm skeptical.
Are you? Why?
Yeah, he's got the last name problem. I mean, I don't think
I could write that speech in 15 minutes to solve that problem.
And we got, gentlemen, we got to run. We got about 20 seconds left, but real quickly, I think it's very important to talk about. Jeb Bush is talking about optimism and a positive nature. That's going to be very important, and I think he might be running. That might be tipping his hand. Coming up, guys, we got we've got Alan Dershowitz coming back with us, and also we have Dr. Ben Carson coming right back. We'll be right back. Steve Malzberg Show with John Bachmann filling in today will continue right after this.